Kind of seeing the same thing, Daniel, of these really cold mornings and nicer afternoons. So what are we in store for today? It sounds like pretty much most of the same, right?
Yeah, it really is. So the heavy jacket you needed this morning, Ravi, definitely won't need it for this afternoon. So it's one of those weird days, yeah, where you just kind of take the heavy jacket and put it in your car for the last little bit of the day, because once you get to the afternoon, with 70 degrees, not really too much wind out there, it's going to be feeling very nice. So if you want to wear a long sleeve shirt or even short sleeve for the afternoon, you should be just fine. But if you're outside right now or over the next couple hours, that heavier jacket is certainly going to be necessary. And the reason why we're seeing the warm up is because of high pressure that's very close towards Tucson. But we are expecting some changes. There's a front up towards our north, and what this is going to do for us is pass us by, and then eventually we're going to have a nice little cool down. Now, something else we might see with this front is, yes, maybe just a little bit of rain, and I'll talk about that in a second. But those winds are something we're going to be dealing with first. So I mainly want to be focusing on, at least for the day today, a spot like Cochise County. A lot of them are going to be seeing wind gusts between 15 and 25 miles per hour for this afternoon. If you're in Tucson today, the winds are not going to be too much of an issue. The day I'm tracking for you is going to be tomorrow. So overnight tonight, everyone's winds should be relatively calm. Then starting off tomorrow morning is where you can have consistent winds between 10 and 15, potentially gusting as high as 25, and that might even get high as 35 or even 40 miles per hour during the afternoon. Those should, though, clear up as we get into early Friday. Something else I want to point out is potential for rain with this system. I'm not expecting a ton. We're not going to be having long-lasting rain or anything like that. Very small rain chances here. If you have any, it'll be light rain to drizzle at best, and if there's any kind of measurable rain totals, as you can see right here, they're not projected to be all that high. Likely around a tenth of an inch of rain before this does move on out. And some of you might be wondering, well, if this is going to be overnight tomorrow night, what about the snow chances? Well, for Tucson, I'd say that snow chance is basically zero. If you're a spot like Safford, Sierra Vista, those higher elevations in Cochise County, that is where those small snow chances are going to be. And this is mainly going to be for the mountains. So the reason why it's shaping up this way is mostly because that front should be past Tucson before there's any kind of chance we could have any snow developing. And our low temperature for Tucson itself, 36 degrees for tomorrow night. It's going to be way too high for any kind of snow to develop in that spot. But those mountains just on over towards the west of Sierra Vista is the spot I'm tracking that's likely going to have the best chance of snow for late tomorrow night. So as I mentioned before, that front will be passing Tucson before that snow falls. Then after this, we're going to be drying out quite a bit. Strong winds will be back tomorrow. It won't be as bad as last weekend, if you remember, but I'd say about a step below that's what you can expect, and some smaller rain totals during that time as well. Now, yes, Friday could also feature a very small chance of rain if everything goes right, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that chance disappear as we get closer towards understanding what exactly we can expect from this front. Temperatures will also be very chilly on Friday, so if you like those colder days, that is your day to watch. 67 for a high, 34 for the overnight hours. So if you're making Friday evening plans, that heavier jacket you have on for this morning should be just fine by that time. Warmest day of the year potentially next Tuesday, so that's the next thing we're going to be tracking as we get into this weekend. That was weather. Let's go ahead and check out traffic before you get on outside today, and things are still looking pretty good. We don't have any kind of reports of major wrecks across the area. In fact, you're seeing lots of green, but there is one spot in the foothills that does have a wreck, so let's get the latest information on that one for you. This is going to be just right over there